Wait a second. Did you just show up on a Tuesday for a Comedy Spot Live? I don't know why I sounded like that. Hi, welcome. It's Comedy Spot Live. Tonight's show is Murder Mystery. It's brought to you by the host and producer, Sarah Kullbom. I will introduce her in a second. I just want to remind everybody, if you could do me a big favor, if you haven't already, please like, follow, and subscribe to Sacramento Comedy Spot on all the different platforms. And if you can, support us on Patreon and Venmo. This show is really fun, and it requires you to participate and give us suggestions and ask questions. So if you share your or if you make comments, I can share them here. Like my Uncle Charlie in Ohio, he says, it's past my bedtime. Yes, we do know. He's in Ohio. Claire says, hi, y'all. Hola. ACLU Tear says, you can't show up on a Tuesday, Brian. It is, wait, is it Tuesday? Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, gosh.
Why
you had me questioning it for a second.
Oh, the drugs. All right, let's get on with the show.
The drugs.
I think Facebook is having I think the internet as a whole is having way big problems because the connection between here and Restream, which is a service we use, and then all the Facebook is really glitchy. We'll see how this goes is what I'm saying. Okay, forget all that. This show is going to be great. It's Murder Mystery. It's hosted by Detective Robin. Let's go to her right now.
Oh, it's a Tuesday. Kind of a nice day for a murder, wouldn't you say? I'm just kidding. Not that nice, but we do have a murder on our hands, gumshoes, and you're all going to help me solve it. So I want you to pay attention. I want you to look out for suspicious things that we're going to find as we interrogate our three main suspects today. All right? So what we have this week as our case is one Eddie Verdorn. Do we have a picture of the poor fella? Eddie Verdorn, sad child's pose. I don't know what pose that is. Some sort of stretch he's doing. He was a Zumba instructor at the YMCA, and he fell flat dead after class during their little post-class stretches, I guess. And we're going to figure out what happened to this guy. And we have our three suspects with us tonight to give us some details about what went down. So, once again, please, let's look at these guys with some critical eyes, because they are very weird and suspenseful. All right, we have Tad to the left there. Just wave hello. Just say one sentence about who you are. Tad? Tad? Yes?
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Hi, I'm Tad Farnsworth.
Oh, okay. All right. Hi, Tad. And just give me one quick sentence about who you are. I see you have a pipe as well. Very nice.
Yes, I'm a chemical engineer for a chemical company called Chemtrails Solutions.
Okay.
And I work on pests and pesticides.
Good. And Tad, don't forget to bring your microphone just a little forward. Yeah. Thank you.
Excuse me, I didn't see you there. Hello.
Oh. That's our host for our interrogation. Thank you, Tad. All right. Next we have Regina. Hi, Regina. Just real quick, who are you?
I'm Regina. I'm a lawyer by day, as you can see by my legal pad, and I am a Zumba master by night. Where are all my Zumbers out there?
Oh, yes. I don't know. Sound off in the comments if you are a Zumba freak like Regina. Thank you, Regina. Oh, yes. And then third, we have Justin. Hi, Justin. Real quick, who are you?
Yeah, I'm Justin. I'm sorry, I'm a little broken up right now. There's been a death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my friend Eddie died, and I'm just a founder of a nonprofit. Sexy Back. We rehabilitate pop stars, function in society.
Oh.
And I'm a little broken up right now. Okay,
Wow. Okay. No worries. We'll get back to you. So these are our 3 suspects, Gumshoes, and we're gonna grill them. We need to figure out what happened to Eddie Verdorn if it's the last thing I do. All right. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears peeled and your 6th sense peeled. Every single sense, I need it here with me. Ask questions. Point things out. All right. I'd say we can probably get down to just interrogating. So if you have any questions, just holler. We're going to start with Tad. If you would kindly remove that pipe from your little mouth.
Oh, hello there.
Did you not see me?
Excuse me.
Okay, Tad. All right. So you already said you're in the pest control biz. And from what I understand about Eddie, is that this Zumba studio was under treatment for pests. And you did the job pro bono. Is that correct?
True, that is true. Over the month that I started doing Zumba, me and Eddie became we formed a really strong acquaintance, and I decided to do him a little favor because Zumba is like my home away from home, other than my lab.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. Let's see. Where were you at the time of death for dear Eddie?
Well, I was taking a drink of water at the water fountain down the hall from the gym class and the Zumba class. And I was just drinking away, listening to inane chatter from a couple of people talking about whether tomatoes that are organic taste better than processed tomatoes. And guess what? Tomatoes are just horrible in general.
Okay. Does not like tomatoes. Interesting. Do we have any questions coming in, Brian?
Oh, there's a couple of things, just mostly comments. Let's see. I'll just start at the top here. Let's see. Jess said, well, it definitely could not be Regina because she's too cute. So people do not think that you had anything to do with this. Let's see. Regina, were you jealous that the victim was taking your class spots? Is a question that came up.
Oh my gosh, absolutely not. I've got to get all the Zoomers out there. The blog enthusiasts, they love the Zoom. They love, the salsa, the cha-cha. And the more Zoomers, the better. We just got to expand that world.
Good.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting.
Lives.
Pure. Lives.
Just pure lies. Our YouTube channel was taking off, and Regina just thought maybe she could learn some of the dance steps on her own and post them on YouTube and get a whole bunch of hits. So no one would come to our classes.
Oh, interesting. So there's kind of a conflict of interest going on here. Interesting. Justin, you sound like you have some things to say about your fellow suspects.
I'm just saying what an idiot Tad is. Okay? He had one job to help clean up the studio from termites, and instead he uses some stupid chemicals. I don't know what they were using, and he probably killed Eddie. I'm not saying he did kill Eddie. He killed Eddie.
Oh wow. Okay, Tad, you want to take that little pipe out of your little dang mouth and tell us what's going on?
Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. I wasn't listening, but if I were, I would say that Justin's a big ding dang liar, and everything he made up just came out of his little booty, cause it's all made up. Okay? Yeah, sure. Did I use chemicals to, clear up pesticides? Yeah. Did I use, a chemical called Gaborgadouche? I did.
Okay, sorry. Spell that for me, please. Gaborgadouche.
Gaborgadouche. Yes.
Gaborgadouche. Probably how it sounds, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Gaborgadouche.
These are tears coming from my eyes. This isn't laughter, even though that's a very funny word.
Gaborgadouche chemical. So you're saying that, let me get this straight, you used a chemical maybe you should not have used in the studio.
I am neither confirming nor denying, but yes, I did use a chemical that perhaps was a little bit stronger than usual. But all I've got to say about that is that I warned Eddie not to go in there. I told him, Eddie, it's gonna be hurtful for your little body, your healthy, toned body, okay? But it shouldn't be lethal. That's all I know about that.
Interesting. So what even drove you to use this chemical, this powerful chemical? Why would you do that?
Well, thank you for asking, Detective, and I'll tell you why. All right? The little Justin over there with his cool little handkerchief, he bribed me. He asked me to use a stronger chemical to make things go quickly. And guess what? Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did anyways, because I like bribes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Justin, why on earth would you even want this? Fine, we'll get to you now. Why on earth would you want this process to speed up? That's not safe.
Listen, okay, I have a charity that I run, and in order for it to get more notoriety, we need the studio open so that we can film our YouTube videos, our YouTube dance videos for Zumba, and people can see them and submit. You know, I mean, there's a lot of pop stars out there that need our assistance. Do you think JC Chazé is just out there, you know, making things happen for himself on his own? He needs help.
Yes, what was your charity called again?
It's called BSB, Bring Sexy Back. Okay?
And it brings awareness to
it brings awareness to pop stars and boy band members that have fallen on hard times. They need a little help to get back on their feet so they can become functioning members of our society and maybe just grace us with their presence again.
Wow. Yes, you know what? The world needs that right now. I believe it. Rehabilitating celebrities who have fallen on hard times.
I mean,
Justin, what?
Joey Fattone's doing Food Network now, and he's just getting so fat, and, you know, it's just he needs to be back on stage.
Okay. Yep.
Rachel just thinks that Justin wants some sort of infamy, some sort of some sort of recognition.
How dare you?
I believe it.
You know, it seems pretty convenient that I've been dragged into this when all I'm trying to do is support the word of the Zoom. And, you know, we have bribery already going on in this trial. Like, why am I even here? Okay?
Because
I saw you, Regina. I saw you there. You weren't even supposed to be there. What were you doing at the studio? I saw you there.
Okay. Tell us.
Okay, just to be clear, yeah, was I the last person to see Eddie alive? Sure. But, like, I was just connecting with him on some moves, you know? I have the Zoomers who are just following my channel, trying to get the new moves. And I just wanted to talk to him about that 4-part dance move that we just learned in class, the matcha cha-cha. You just do like a little bit of the swirl, and then the sip, and then the swirl.
That was a secret move, Regina. That was a secret move that he was going to unveil on YouTube on his own.
Okay, you know what? It's not my fault if the Zoomers want more content. We just, you know, I love to be at the top of the trend. So sue me.
You and your TikTokers and your Instagrammers and your YouTubers, you're just ruining our lives.
You know what? Hashtag get over it.
Whoa.
All right. Okay. Simmer down now, you two. I just have to get something clear. So Regina was in the studio when she should not have been because Tad had done treatment on the studio and it was closed at the time. So, and Regina was trying to steal dance moves from Justin's YouTube dance. Justin bribed Tad to, what did you bribe him with?
Okay, I could tell just by looking at Tad that he was an Aaron Carter fan, okay? And I know the world hasn't seen Aaron Carter in a while, okay? Full face tattoo and everything. He's had some rough times, okay? But I could tell that Tad was really, really looking forward to seeing Aaron Carter again. So I offered him some backstage passes if he could add that Shmorgadoosh or whatever that chemical was called to speed things up, okay?
Gaborgadoosh.
You know what we call that in lawyer speak? That's a hashtag admission of guilt.
Whoa.
That's lawyer speak.
The only thing I'm guilty of is wanting to succeed and wanting the studio to do well. You just want to steal.
I'll tell you one thing real quick.
Okay.
Back to the bribe. Yeah, sure. I wanted to see Aaron Carter. Yeah, sure. I wanted to see Nick Lachey. Yeah, sure. I wanted to see Ricky Martin, all three of them together from 3 different boy bands spreading across 2 decades. Yeah, sure.
It was called the Trifecta Tour. Okay?
That's all I gotta say about that. I just wanted to make it clear, not just Aaron Carter, but 2 other boys.
Okay.
Now, man.
I'm receiving something
Hello.
here from my.
It's the coroner, me, Jim Side Muffin. Hello, everyone. I just wanted to show you this right away, Detective Robin.
Yeah.
The coroner, Jim Side Muffin here. The autopsy report showed that there were high doses of the chemical chloropestazine-chlorino in Eddie's lungs when he died.
Huh. Okay. Did you all hear that?
Pestazino-chlorino.
Chloropestazino-chlorino chemical.
Yes, that sounds familiar because I am a chemical engineer. I know what that means. I also know all the elements on the periodic table, all 225.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, and it's a super high bad chemical.
Detective Robin, I will say, was I snooping around the studio when maybe I shouldn't have been? Sure, but I was just trying to get some moves for the Zoomers. But I'll tell you what I did find when I was in the studio. I found documented evidence of them using this chemical, and I recognize that compound. That is military grade stuff. This was on purpose.
Wow. Okay. All right. I had a little piece of evidence around here, but I don't know where it went. It's coming. I'm hearing that my intern is coming back, I think.
Sorry, Detective Robin. It's me, your intern. Here's that piece of evidence you wanted. Oh, well, maybe we should stop streaming this video so it's getting choppy.
It's an inhaler.
Okay.
Oh.
We have an inhaler. I'm going to touch it with my sticky little hands. And it's an inhaler, and it says RL. Yes, Brian.
Oh, I just don't know if you should be handling evidence with your bare hands. That's it. That's
what
all.
Do you mean?
Yeah,
I lick it. I touch it. It's fine.
Okay.
What? It's not a big deal. I don't know what everyone's freaking out about. RL. This was next. Actually, this was next to that body in that picture. I think I remember.
It is. I'll go back. Look at.
Oh my God. RL. So why would this be RL? Tad starts with a T. Justin starts with a J. Regina starts with an R.
Okay. It's my inhaler, okay? I have bad lungs. I shouldn't be able to not do Zumba just because I can't breathe properly.
Okay, yes. And so I suppose when you were snooping around in the studio, you left it in there, maybe?
It might have dropped previously,
I think that's
possibly.
She knows what the name of that chemical is and that she's worked with it before, and that lo and behold, she's got some sort of device that's been left at the scene of the crime that could possibly have distributed it.
It makes complete sense that she did it, and she did it in cahoots with Justin, and I am innocent.
Okay, this is hashtag slander, okay? All I am guilty of is bringing Zumba moves to the people and doing really good legal work on the side.
Okay.
You're also guilty of sucking because you suck.
What does the audience think about this? I'm kind of lost. They're all just kind of going at each other's throats. Maybe
Yeah,
they all did it.
Yeah, Amy was asking what Regina's last name is. Knew right from the very beginning that it was probably her inhaler left behind. Rachel thinks it was Ralph Lauren.
Oh, I need to call him, by the way. He called me last week, left me a voicemail, said he wanted to hang out and hit the hot tub. So,
Terry is saying that Regina definitely did it. Oh, there it is. Regina definitely did it. And Jeff said, lick it, touch it, it's okay. Detective Robin. Quote, Detective Robin.
Oh, beautiful. Wow. Well,
Rachel now is saying group murder. She thinks everybody had something to do with it.
Group murder, group murder. Oh, there's something else. What's this?
Hey, I'm forensics guy Chris Emery. There were large traces of chloropestazino chlorino found in samples collected in the studio. This chemical was also mixed with chemical Dardadouche. Whatever Tad used to treat the studio is fatal. And also, Monsanto is the only known corporation to produce chloropestazino chlorino.
Monsanto.
I'm on break.
Oh, okay. The union tells you need to take a break, sir. Monsanto. Monsanto is a whole new name in this. Anyone know anything about? Them. Yeah, you have, huh?
Yeah, they do tons of chemical things in products, and they're a horrible company. I should know this because this is my field of study.
Interesting.
Seems pretty convenient, Tad.
Pretty convenient, Tad. Monsanto's
the devil. And
you don't like
Chemtrail Solutions is the angels.
Okay. Huh. Alrighty. Well, Monsanto. Anyone else know anything about Monsanto? Oh, another.
Hey, it's me, police officer Sullivan Taters. I was looking at Regina's LinkedIn for no reason, and it turns out she works for Monsanto.
Regina, thought you were a lawyer.
All right.
Another thing, I'm on break.
Thank you, Sullivan Taters.
I guess
I knew she did it.
Maybe done some legal work for Monsanto here and there. I mean, I can't remember every client I've ever had.
That's garbage.
Detective Robin,
yes.
Some people have already made up their mind as to who did this.
Uh-huh.
They think it's definitely me.
Brian?
Two
Brian
people.
Monsanto?
I don't even know what Monsanto is.
Hashtag guilty.
No, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. I'm disappeared. Oh, I'm gone.
Oh, he doesn't want anything to do with it. It was one of you three, you Monsanto freaks. One of you. Could it be Justin? I want sound off. Everyone is sounding off already. People say, I'm seeing people are saying who they think it might be.
Yeah, do you want everybody to make predictions now?
Let's start it. Let's start the voting round. Vote on who you think it was.
They say, look at Brian's smug face. Guilty. What? I'm just here for comments.
So we have Tad, who's a chemical engineer and knows about Monsanto. Some people don't know what Monsanto is. Mm-hmm. It's a pesticide company, and Tad is a pest control guy. And this chemical was found in the studio. Very interesting, Tad. Justin bribed Tad and needs his little YouTube video to take off. So I don't know, he could probably be guilty as well. Huh?
Of loving too much.
Okay. Regina works for Monsanto. She's not the little lawyer she says she is. She works for Monsanto. And we found her little inhaler in the studio, and she was breaking in. All right. Well, I have my mind made up who I think it is.
everybody online is just is mostly saying that Regina did it and I hired her. That's one theory. Nicole says Regina hashtag you did done it. You hashtag you did done it. That's it. I got it. And then Regina again. Rachel says straight up, this was the greed of the pharmaceutical companies at the end of the day. Justin did it, is what Jeff said. And then Donna said that Regina did it, although the ability to show my comments is failing me right. Oh, there we go. Great, right. Regina, let's see. Please don't be guilty, Regina. I got money on this.
Oh boy, Brian Walters. You know what? I think it may have been Aaron Carter. He looks like he could do something like this.
Don't let his face tattoo change your perception of him. He's still a clean-cut American boy underneath.
That's true. That's
He's a good boy and he needs rehabilitation.
He does. You're right. I'm wrong and I need to check myself. All right. The evidence points to one person in this group, and I'm going to say who it is unless they want to beat me to it and fess up on the count of 3.
You know what? It's fine. We get it. It was me. All right.
I knew it.
I'm over this gig anyway. I was sent here by Monsanto as a spy. Okay. My name is not just Regina. It's Regina Lickerson. And remember that name because I'm very good at my job. This was just an odd accident. We just knew that we needed to get Eddie out of the...
She froze up. We all froze up. I'm the only one not frozen, maybe. I'm looking over here at the delay. It looks as though I'm the only one left behind, that everyone else most likely died. Oh no, and Brian says, Regina, you made him bankrupt. Look at their guilty little faces all frozen on the screen. Whoa, what had happened? Hopefully they all come back and answer for themselves. Because I'm just here by myself. Yep, they all look guilty to me too. It was really me. All right, you know what? It was me, all right? Yeah, I brought him on this show. And during the course of the show, I had a little poison pill that I put in their noses without them looking earlier today, and it dissolves over 7 hours. So just as they were coming on the show, they were starting to feel symptoms. The truth is I don't like any of them. I wanted to be in charge of the Zumba class. I'm really good at Zumba. I got moves that nobody else got, but they were trying to take my business away from me. And Robin, she was going to uncover me. She knew the real truth. When she asked for somebody to come forward, and Regina did, Regina thinks that she did it, but I'm the one that actually did it. And Detective Robin knew, and that's why I had her killed too. And you know that one guy that was the coroner, and then he also looked like the police officer? I killed him too. He didn't even know it. I took him out with my sword. Yeah, that's right. I've got a sword. So there's my confession. And the world is better off without him, and the world is better with me as a Zumba instructor. Now, I'm going to tell you what I stand to win from all this. First of all, I'm going to